Hi, I'm about to leave the island of Gili Air and head towards the mainland of Bali. But where am I going? I have no idea. Hi, I'm Stu, backpacker from England, and I'm about to leave after being here for 3 days in Gili Air. And with my visa starting to run out, I need to get towards the airport of Bali. So I'm leaving by boat in the next half hour. Now the problem I've got is the place I want to go to, there are no boats that go there during the off season. I have been told there might be a bus on the other side when I get to the harbour in Padang Bai, but they're not too sure. I'm hoping there is. If not, I'll have to go to plan B. Once I work plan B out. I've had breakfast at the hostel, which was free, thank God. So I am filled up. Hopefully that'll last me until I get to the other side. But the ferry itself costs 300,000. Now there are so many people selling tickets around the harbour, but they're all the same price. But when you leave the Gili Islands to head back to Bali, there's also the harbour tax that you have to pay, which is 10,000, which I only got told about this morning. So we're just coming up to the harbour area now. I thought I was going to be late, so I've walked a little bit faster, which is probably why I'm a little bit sweaty and a little bit out of breath. So this is the harbour area. It's a hub of activity because loads of people are leaving. But I've just been told it's 20,000 from that office there to leave the island to go to Bali. Now it's time to get on the boat. That's our boat. So it's farewell to Gili Air. There you go, mate.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, up there. Thank you very much. Happy. Thank you. Whoa. Okay. In Padang Bai, and literally 10 minutes ago I got off the boat. It was a 2-hour boat ride, a bit choppy, But landing at the harbour was the craziest scene I've ever experienced. So many taxi drivers in your face asking where you're going, where you want to go. And because I mentioned to one of them that I was interested in going to Ahmed, which was the plan, 7 of them was in my face with their phones, with their prices, and it just got so intense that I did a bad thing. I swore them and told them to leave me alone. Hi. So my plan now is to stay here for the night. I met a little old man from Germany, spoke good English, who recommended somewhere up here. It's a hostel. I think that might be the place. No, it's not. And it's cheap enough, and I'm going to stay here for the night and just work out where I'm going to go tomorrow. Now, the price I was given for a taxi to Amir was 450,000. Oh, here we go. This is my place. Oh, looks nice. See if they've got any room. And chill. I've checked in. This hostel is really nice. 140,000 for the night. It's the first place I've ever been to where I've had a welcome drink. But just to give you an idea, this is where I walked through. The reception area is just around the corner. The room is clean. I think it's got 8 beds. And I'll show you later. But my main thing today is working out where I'm going to go tomorrow. So let's have a look at the room. That's mine. I've now had a shower, I've had a change of clothing, and I feel it's time to get out and explore somewhere I wasn't expecting to be. Hi. So where am I? I'm in Padang Bai. It's a small village that is mainly a port village. People come here to go to Lombok and the Gili Islands. Very rarely people stop here, and if they do, it's for one night only. Now, I was at that port, at that harbour, when I got off the boat. I wasn't stressed, I was just so annoyed by the amount of people that was just in front of me, hassling me, and it was non-stop. So I had to say something to get rid of them. And when I said I was going to stay here, they were all disappointed. So what have I learned about this place so far? Although it's a small village, there is a lot of people come from the surrounding areas to do taxi driving, because they know that they'll have people who have got no tickets, like myself, trying to get to places. Hiya. How are you doing? I'm very well. This is a non-touristy place, as you can see. The hostel that I'm staying in is perfect. It's quiet, it's cool. So I am glad I've stayed there for the night. After the craziness of the Gili Islands and Lombok, Kuta. Now the guy in the hostel gave me a map to show me the interesting places to go to around here. And it looks like the only two places that he pointed out of interest was two beaches. And I think I've had enough of beaches. So I'm gonna have a walk around this village. Temple. Oh, it's on both sides. There is a gate open, but just to be on the safe side, I don't want to offend anybody by going in. And then across the road is an extension. Oh, people are praying. Definitely going in. Not the drivers are getting in. Oh, there's another temple. So I do know this road because this is the road that I came up from the harbour, and even though the harbour is about a 5-minute walk away, I still had 3 guys following me coming this road giving me taxi, taxi, you want taxi. So I didn't really get a chance to take in my surroundings. Oh. But I'm going to have a wander down to the harbour just to see if it's as bad now as it was when I first landed. As I leave the main streets of Padang Bai, the village, I come towards the harbour down here. This is where it gets more westernised with cafes, coffee shops, bars. So whether they think that people come here wanting to wait for a boat, like they'll get from down there, they'll want to get drunk. Yeah, you got the money changers, coffee shop. Oh. Use the toilet for 5,000. Oh, there's the toilet. 5,000. And there they are. The bikes. The taxi drivers. All waiting for the next boat to come in. Yeah, I'm not going to go down there just in case they start giving me any hassle. Now that's the place I wanted to go to when I got off the boat. Free advice. How much are they asking for? So on that board there, Armour's got 450,000. My hostel is offering me 4,000. Sorry, 400,000.
Taxi? Maybe good price for you?
See, I'm walking around with a camera and they're still offering me a taxi. Oh, I think this is it. This is the car park. So I might stop for a coffee somewhere. And down there is a lot of coffee shops, so coffee time. So I've just found this coffee place. It's a restaurant but it sells coffee. But the one thing that drew me to it was, I don't know if you can see behind me, if I turn the camera around, there's a Christmas tree. And the other thing was this view. So I'm going to sit here, I'll enjoy my coffee and just take it all in. So there is a boat from the Gili Islands just arriving there, and at the end of the pier you can already see all the taxi drivers getting ready to pounce on their victims. Crazy. And you'll see them jumping onto the boat, putting their heads through the window, just shouting out before even anybody just stands up. So I've had a coffee. I'm even more chilled now. But just come to the beach and look at the state of that. That is the dirtiest, full of plastic beach I've ever seen. That is crazy. And there's still people sunbathing. If they ever did clean up this beach, it would be a really, really nice place to chill. And all down here are all the Western hotels, coffee shops. So I guess there is a little bit of tourism coming here. I've had a little walk from down that way. Turn this camera around. So I've just walked from down there all the way up here. It's a bit high up, and that gives you an idea of the size of the village. And it didn't really look that big and the main industry is obviously the port. So you've got two big ferries, which I've been told is the slow boat from Lombok. You got the ferry station over there where the fast boats from Lombok and the Gili Islands go to, and then you've got all the Western style hotels, restaurants, and the village itself is just over there. But now I've walked all this way, I'm gonna have a wander up these stairs. I do believe I saw a big temple just up the top of here. More stairs. So the guy in the hostel, when he gave me instructions of where to go, follow this road all the way around, or if you're walking, use these stairs. And the better beach, I believe, is this way. Only I had a map. Oh, there's a path there. But this is the temple. Like before, I'm not too sure if I'm allowed in or not, and I don't want to be disrespectful, so I'm not going to go in. Looks like a big park. Lots of seating area. Ooh. Look at that. I'm assuming the beach is down there, so let's have a wander. In fact, I don't think this leads to the beach, because from the looks of it, the tide's right in, and them stairs just lead to, oh, might as well have a look. Leads to an altar. Oh wow. Wasn't expecting that. Which leads out to rocks. Yeah, it's definitely not a beach. Yeah, still surprised at this. So I come back up the stairs and I've just followed this path all the way around, hoping that it's going to lead to a beach. But it's the other end of the temple. Shows you how big it is. So obviously I'm lost. Not got a clue where the beach is. And you know, and honestly, I think it's time to just go back to the hostel. It's getting a bit late. See the sun starting to come down over that way. So probably best to get some food, because I've got an early start tomorrow morning. But I'll carry on, see what more interesting stuff I can see along this way, because every place I go to, it's an adventure. I'm nearly at the hostel again. That shows you there wasn't much to show extra on my way back. So it's time for me to relax for the evening. So if you enjoy this video, watch me getting stressed, press that like button. If you want to subscribe and see what else I get up to next week, I am leaving again tomorrow, press that subscribe button. And until next time, bye bye for now.